It's just a reason to counsel in favor of a little bit of patience. This is going to take a little bit of time.
With me in the studio is Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. Hello, Mohamed. So the Vice President there being very positive and trying to gee everyone up. Is that the mood?
Of course, the United States want to spread this positivity and also a little bit some warning to the parties in the Middle East to make sure that this end of war deal would last without any violations. I think President Trump is trying to make the peace in the Middle East his legacy, as he said in the press conference in Sharm el-Sheikh, that this is not something that didn't happen from 3,000 years, and he wanted it to last. And also with the Ukraine issue is not moving on. He wants really to focus on this to succeed. But there are many issues in the later stages of this deal that are very dangerous and very detailed and sensitive issues, like the Palestinian state. There is no mention of the Palestinian state. What are the nationalities of the international force? What are the people who will be ruling Gaza instead of Hamas? All of these details are really sensitive details, are down the line, and all of these American officials in the Middle East want to make sure that there is an umbrella of understanding that everybody should adhere to this plan to have this lasting peace in the Middle East.
Okay. Now, the World Health Organization has been talking to the BBC, and they have delivered fresh warnings about the humanitarian aid crisis, and we'll hear that interview later on BBC News. But from your perspective, what is the situation and how much aid is coming in now?
The UN says that from the start of this end of war deal, there are only 1,000 trucks entered Gaza, and Gaza needs at least 400 trucks a day to be able to sustain 2 million people, from food, from clean water, medical supplies, and fuel as well. They need this every day. There are only two crossing in the north, which is Karm Shalom or Karma Abu Salim and Kisufim, that allowing aid to enter. But Rafah crossing, was the main crossing between Egypt and Gaza, is not fully open. That's why this amount of aid is not reaching Gaza. This issue should be solved, Sally, because this strip is under siege for 19 years since Hamas took over Gaza in 2006. And partially that siege who caused partially the 7th of October attacks and all of this war. And unless this issue would be solved and the people of Gaza wouldn't have hope, they would be keep suffering, and the situation in Gaza wouldn't be improved.
Mohamed, thank you so much. Mohamed Taha there from BBC Arabic. In the meantime,